sport. Ohio State versus Michigan. The scarlet and gray versus the maize and blue. To many fans on both sides, this is a one-game season. Ohio State, of course, defending national champions, but Michigan has bragging rights. They've beaten their rivals the last 4 times. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So Michigan's offense comes on the field first today. Well, Michigan versus Ohio State. Don't have to say too much more, but a lot was said after last year's Wolverine victory in Columbus. A lot of jawing. Buckeyes eventually use that as fuel to go on to win the national championship.
Usually when Ohio State and Michigan get together, not only the emotions, but the line of scrimmage decides the outcome of the game. And last year was no different. Michigan, to their credit, Mason Graham and company, dominating Ohio State's run game, pressuring the quarterback, and that's what eventually led them to a victory. They didn't have a whole lot going for their own offense, but their defense was dominant. And the Buckeyes, in my opinion, I think they used that loss as a springboard to their next 4 games in a national championship. Cannot wait to see the emotions on this field and what the results are of this year's game.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Back into the sticks. It's Klein. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Wolverines' offense is on the move now. They're going to run it here. 1st down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22.
Of course they're going to pick up the 1st down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a 1st down.
They'll run it from the gun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. The Buckeyes offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. stops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Grab down the middle. It's Porter. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. If I success the formation, it's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. They're going to run it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The shotgun, he hands it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Nice grab. It's Simpson. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle. Third down for the offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Wolverines moving quickly down the field here. Trying to find room. It's Haynes. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Boy, these guys have come in with an aggressive mindset, and it's definitely paid off. They're now 3 for 3 on these fourth down conversions. Good job of keeping these drives alive and building up this lead.
And the Wolverines are in the red zone. In the red area, it's Marshall. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. and he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Klein. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Wolverines line up with a first and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? And he's got it! Touchdown, Wolverines!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They test the middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line. Enemy territory. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Touchdown, Buckeyes! Strong game by this quarterback. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Well, let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Big completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Throws to the tight end. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when the Wolverines and Buckeyes get together, and a fun first half to boot. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Ohio State plays out.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. First play of the second half is a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down here for this offense. Trying to find some room. It's Peoples. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up fourth down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Inside deals now from the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, second and 1. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
To the 45. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, how about this? After that conversion, they're now a perfect 4 for 4 on fourth down conversions. All day they've been challenging this defense on fourth down, and they've won every single battle. It's easy to see why they've got this lead.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's got it in the open. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Pass passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
And the Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he's got it again. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Good throw, catch made on the outright. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And strike up the Michigan band again as the Wolverines, Kirk, are beginning to build a lead, pull away here.
Well, I don't think the biggest Michigan fan in the country could have ever expected this kind of performance by the Wolverines. Everything that they have done has worked, and right now they have a nice, comfortable lead.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right on the back, let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here's the 2nd down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch. It's Rodgers. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Running play called on 4th down. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there. Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Other scores from around the country. Slippery Rock, 27.
The Buckeyes pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack. 1st down sack. Pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Trapped again in the pocket. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Working the clock with the ground game. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. And now they'll run it on the draw. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. They call the draw play here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw yet again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made, and the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Crowd is loud, hoping for a 4th down stop. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. Well, this is a stunt. It's a football team that walked in here with that number 1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team and really a declaration to the entire college football world.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.